All right, so now we're going to work on installing OWASP Juice Shop. So to be able to do that, we're going to have to do a few installs prior to, and one of those is going to be Docker. So we're going to install Docker, and it's a little bit complex when it comes to Kali Linux, at least what we have to type into the terminal. So let's go ahead and open up a terminal, and let's open up Firefox. And I'm going to take you to a website where we can just kind of copy paste things, and I think it's really great. So if we just go to Google and we say install Docker Kali, something like that, the first one that should come up is installing Docker in Kali Linux updated for 2019.4. Go ahead and click on that. I will also be adding this to the references down below. So what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to go into the preparation section here. So now it's saying that we have to ensure that Kali is fully up to date. We don't have to do that here. It's going to be okay. So let's just go ahead and grab this, and we'll copy and paste. Okay, you should get the okay back. Now go ahead and just copy the next line and paste. All right, now we just need to run apt update. Okay, so just type in apt update, and that will update this, and now we are updated. So now what we need to do is just run apt install docker-ce. So apt install docker-ce, and this is going to be 385 megabytes. So go ahead and hit yes on this, accept that, and it's going to take a little bit to install, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about OWASP Juice Shop while this is installing. So let's go ahead and go out to Google and open up OWASP Juice Shop and kind of get an understanding for what it is. So with Google there, let's go ahead and just type OWASP Juice Shop. And there's two pages I'm going to want you to open. The first page is this GitHub page here. So go ahead and right click, open a new tab. And then let's also open up this gitbooks.io page. And I'll provide references to these as well if you need them. So what we're going to do is if we scroll down just a bit, we're going to be following the Docker instructions on the install down here. So you can see Docker container, we got to install Docker, and then we're going to run these specific commands here. Before we do that, what is Juice Shop? Well, Juice Shop is made by OWASP, and it is a vulnerable website. They have a fake Juice Shop online, and we're just going to go out and we're going to attack it. And we're going to utilize our attacks to learn a bunch of the different OWASP top 10s. And there are a couple of different ways to deploy this. We could actually really easily deploy on Heroku, which would bring it out and you can attack this via the World Wide Web. And this would not be local to your machine. Anybody could attack it. It's not a big deal. It's not, it's made to be vulnerable. There's nothing out there that would leak information about you. However, there's a couple attacks that cannot be performed on this, so that's why I'm going the Docker route. You could just as easily go this route if you want to and just watch and learn on two of the attacks. Otherwise, let's go ahead and do the Docker installation. So let's finish this out and let's talk about the Git book as well. So on the Docker, all you got to do is just Docker pull here. So go ahead and copy this and paste. And that's going to pull down Juice Shop, which may take a minute or two depending on your internet speed. And mine's done. So if you need to pause, feel free to pause as always. And then we're just going to run this Docker here, and this should boot up Juice Shop. Let's go ahead and run that. And port 3000, server is listening on port 3000. Perfect, that's what we want. Go ahead and open up localhost 3000 here in a new tab. And boom, we have it working. So this is the Juice Shop. Congratulations, your application's running. So here, go ahead and just dismiss this. And you can see we have a website, and we're going to pen test against this website. Before we do that, and before we start getting into this, the Git book is the fantastic resource of the course. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. So the Git book has not only just an overview of what's here, it has all the challenges here. So what we're going to be after and what we're going to find here shortly into the course is that we're actually going to have a scoreboard full of challenges. And these challenges range from 1-star challenges all the way to like 7 stars. So a 1-star challenge is pretty easy. 7 stars like really, really hard to do. I'm going to cover these in the best way that I think possible. We're not going to cover every single one of these. We're going to cover what's applicable to learning the OWASP Top 10. My thoughts for you are that you should still come through here and challenge yourself to work through some of these challenges. So while we only will cover the top 10 and we can learn about those, if there's a topic in here that you want to learn about, it's really great. Like say XXE, XML external entities here. We click on it, it tells you what XXEs are, and then it says, hey, we've got 2 challenges related to this, and here's the difficulty for them. So you can go and look up these challenges and try to solve them. And if you can't solve them or you can't figure out where it is, well, guess what? You can go to the challenge solutions down here and you can scroll down. You can look for it under the 3-star challenges, for example, or you could just do a Control F and find the XXE challenge and solve it that way as well. So it's got the challenges, the solutions, and all the different ways to click on this and sort. And when we get to the scoreboard in the app, I'll show you how to sort through that as well. So you should have your app up and running, and we should start being ready to be able to attack this. So in the next couple of videos, we're just going to focus on installing a couple more things and exploring Burp Suite and kind of starting to scan our website with Burp Suite, and just as a precursor to getting in and learning some of these attacks. So that's it for this lesson. I'll go ahead and catch you in the next video. We install Foxy Proxy, which we'll need for Burp Suite.